Hi, I'm Kristi Simpson with KristiSimpson.net, and today we're going to learn how to crochet a child's hat with a really cute flower. You will need 2 colors of a medium weight yarn, an H or a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. So grab your supplies and let's get started. Okay, to begin, you will start with a slip knot and chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in this first chain we're going to place 10 double crochet. And this will be the first round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to join, we're going to slip stitch to the first stitch instead of the chain 2, or the rest of the chains that are right there. So find that first stitch here and slip stitch. Okay, chain 2. I need to get this yarn out of a mess really fast. And then we will have 2 double crochets in each stitch, which will give us 20 stitches for the round. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now what we're doing is we're working from the top down of the hat. See, I only have 1 in that one because I started talking. So we need to make sure we have 2 in each stitch for this round. But what we're doing is working top down and creating the base or the width of the hat. Okay, just keep going, and then when we finish this round we're going to slip stitch to the first stitch, not the chain 2. The chain 2 will just help it have a very clean join and appear seamless. Okay, now that we're finished with this last stitch, there's 2 in each stitches. Okay, slip stitch to the first stitch. All right, now to start round 3, chain 2, double crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 in the next. Double crochet, and then 2 in the next. And you will continue to repeat that sequence. Double crochet in this stitch and 2 in the next. 1 and then 2, 1 and then 2, all the way around until you finish this. Slip stitch to join this round and then join me back here. Okay, now that we have slip stitched round 3, let's move on to round 4. So chain 2, and for this round it's double crochet in 1, 2, and then 2 in the next. So let me show you. 1, 2, so we've done 2 single right there, the double crochets, and then 2 in this next one. And that will be the easy repeat for this round. So 1, 2, and 2 in the next. Continue to repeat this and then slip stitch to join your round and join me back here when you have finished. Now that we have finished round 4, let's do round 5. So chain 2. And for this repeat, it will be double crochet 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 in the next. All right, let's do one more together, and then you can complete this round and join me back here. So that's 1, 2, and 3, 2 in the next, and then continue your repeat of double crochet 3 and then 2 double crochet. Slip stitch and then join me back here for round 6. Okay, whenever you have finished round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we need to join in the second color. So let me show you a quick tip. Okay, go ahead and cut your yarn. Leave it a little bit longer so that you can weave in those ends. Don't cut it really short or else those ends will just come apart and you'll lose your work. So join in your second color, and this is just a very basic and quick way to change colors. All right, so see there, I have it just knotted in right up next to the hook. I have already completed this stitch and I want to slip stitch with the new color. So then you have a complete finish with the first color, and then the second color is ready for the second row. Well, for the 7th row, the next row. So chain 2, and we will half double crochet in each stitch around. Now the half double crochet is really simple, and I'll show you, since I've already done a few stitches, I'll show you. Just yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull back through. Yarn over and pull through all 3. And it's that simple. Whenever you do complete your half double crochet, it's different than the single crochet in a few different ways. It is a little bit taller. It does have that extra pull through. And then on the back, it has a bar that's horizontal. And if you look at your stitch, you will see that difference. And I'll show you what I'm talking about as we start the next round, but let's get this one finished really fast. I love the half double crochet. It's quick and simple and it's sturdy. But with this version of the hat, you'll also see how it can create a little bit of texture within your design. Okay, we're getting towards the end now. When we get to the end, we will change back to the gray color. So we will do the same joining as we did before. So I'll get to show you one more time. Okay, we're going to complete the last stitch. Cut your yarn with a good length. Take the first color and join it in with a simple knot. And there are lots of ways to join colors, so this is just the very easy way. And go to that first stitch and slip stitch. Doing it this way allows each round to look like it is worked in one round instead of having it off-centered. So for round 7, you will chain 2. Now remember when I said the half double crochet is neat and it's really special. On the back of it, there is that horizontal bar. So if you look at the top, you will see the teardrop of the stitch. But on the back, right below that back loop, there is a bar right here. And that is what we will be working in for this round. So we will be working a double crochet in each back bar of the half double crochet. So chain 2 and half double crochet in each of that back horizontal bar. Just double crochet all the way around. And it's really easy to find. It's almost like you take your hook and you put it behind your stitch and then there's that bar. So I don't even have to look for it anymore, it's just right there. See, it's just right there. So complete this round and then join me back here and I will show you the last round before we start a repeat. Now that we have finished round 7 working in that back horizontal bar of the half double crochet, we're ready to move on to round 8. So what we're going to do is chain 2 and just double crochet in each stitch around. As we do this, it is adding the length to the hat because we're no longer increasing. And we stopped increasing after the first few rounds, but this is adding to the body of the hat. When you finish with this round, you will just slip stitch to this first stitch, not the chain, the first stitch. And then you will continue to repeat, the half double, working in the back bar of the half double, and then the double. And then you'll repeat it again for a total of 14 rounds. Then your hat will be finished. Make sure you weave in your ends, and then we'll get ready for the flower. For the flower, we're going to use the same color that we used for the little stripe that we did the half double crochet in. So you're going to start with the chain 25. We are going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in each across. And this is just going to give us a base row to work the little petals off of, and so it won't be as flimsy. So we'll get this, and this will give you 24 stitches. All right, we don't have too many more to go. And I really like this flower because you can make it larger if you want by adding more chains, or smaller. And it does end up being a pretty good size flower once it's finished. Okay, just a few more, and then we will start on the next row. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn, and you just have this little strip here, and we're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in that same stitch, slip stitch. So it gives you a little loop here. Then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch into the same stitch that you were working in. Okay, now slip stitch to the next stitch. And then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch into the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, and slip stitch again. I'll show you one more time what we're going to do. In the next one, you will slip stitch, chain 6, slip stitch, chain 6, and slip stitch. So you'll have 2 loops coming out of the same stitch here. So slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch. Now you will continue in each stitch on this row, repeating that sequence. And when you do, you will end up with a strip like this. And it looks a little twisted, and that's okay, because what we're going to do is you're going to leave a long tail whenever you finish that that row. Leave a long tail, and then starting on the other end, and it doesn't matter which side is up or down, just take and twirl it in, twist it in, roll it in, whatever you want to call it. And then you will take your yarn needle and thread this long end in it. See, isn't that neat? And then where you joined your seam here at the end of each round, you're going to take your flower and place it over it. So then your entire hat will seem seamless. And really all you have to do is just place it over the color stripes here, because the rest are pretty invisible anyway. So you're going to take your yarn needle and just go in and then back out until your flower is secure. So once you finish that, weave in all your ends, and then your cute little child hat will be finished. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial in making this child's flower hat with me, and I hope you join me back here for more free crochet pattern tutorials.